gather and set custom thumbnails for YouTube videos. So if we open the cat's image downloader folder here, I already had this list of queries. It has a dog, cat, and a ferret, which are animals, and a food, which is asparagus. Just gonna run this again. And you'll see that it's going to go through the list and download everything we need here. So that's done. It generated these folders and it gathered these pictures. So everything is working. So that's the downloader part. It gathered the images that we requested in our queries. So what we want to do now is open the Cat's Thumbnail Uploader utility. And let me just talk about this a little bit. So what this is it's a tool that allows you to set thumbnails from your local computer, your local drive, as thumbnails for YouTube videos on your YouTube account. So let me just back up a lot here. So the Cat's Thumbnail Uploader will only run on Windows machines because it's coded in C#. It also requires, I think, version 4 of the .NET Framework or higher. You don't have to worry about this usually. Most versions of Windows come with the .NET Framework pre-installed, or you've installed another time. You only really have to worry about this if you get some sort of error message when you're opening up the application. So if you have some error like that, just contact me and I can guide you through that. So you should just be able to open it like this. And on the first time that you run it on your computer, you're going to get a browser window that pops up. And that window is going to have a Google account login. And with that, you need to log into your YouTube account and your YouTube password. So basically you just have to log into the Google account associated with the YouTube account that has all the videos that you want to set the thumbnails for. So that's going to happen when you first run it. I already ran this on my machine, so it's not going to happen again. So but right now it would have popped up with the browser, enter. I put in my account details. Okay, I'm good. This populates. Due to a bug, what I also going to need you to do on the first time you run this is just hit publish changes to YouTube right away. And well, I've already run this, but the first time you run it, what should happen is it's going to pop up again with the browser. It's going to ask you again to enter account details. So you're just going to have to do that a second time, and the application is going to freeze. You're going to have to probably kill it with Task Manager or something like that. But this is an essential first step for first run because just due to a little bug with the API authentication, YouTube's API authentication. So you're going to go through. You're going to get those 2 authorizations the first time. Then you're going to close it. You're going to go back and open it again. Sorry, it's a little inconvenient. I don't want to spend too much time working on the thumbnail uploader. So in the future, I can go ahead and fix that. But for now, it should be sufficient. So okay, on the second run, it's going to be 100% working. So what we're going to do is this is my personal YouTube account that I put in here. It has these videos in this list that are my uploads. So for example, Iris App Demo, this is the current thumbnail, and I don't currently have a new thumbnail. You can click through this stuff and you can see all the different thumbnails and what they currently are and what we can set them to. We'll go from there. You can also filter your uploads. So let's say I wanted a particular video. I can just type it into the search box and automatically sorts that. But I guess the thing I want to do from here is to get that integration with the Cat's image downloader. So to do that, I want to hit browse image folder, which will allow me to access the folders on my drive. And I can see here that here's the Cat's image downloader folder for my desktop. Here's a downloaded image folder from inside there. And I just want to load in the animals for now. So I'm going to click on the animal folder and I'm going to hit OK. And it's going to freeze up for a second, and then the images will appear here with their names, pictures, and their check boxes next to them. So in order to set a thumbnail, what I would do is I want to select the video that I want. So I'm going to search for this Iris App Demo video. I'm going to hit the check box there. Then I'm going to find the new thumbnail I want to set it to. And that would be, I guess, a cat. Then once I have this checked and this checked, I can hit Set Selected Image as Thumbnail for Selected Video. Boom, this comes over here. And this is going to be the new thumbnail that we're going to set as for this Iris App Demo video. If I made a mistake, say, oh, I don't want a cat, I wanted a dog instead, it still says cat.jpg as the new thumbnail. So I make sure this is checked to hit Reset New Thumbnail for Selected Video. And boom, it's gone. It's back to nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and select a dog and hit Set, and there we go. You can also select individual images and go ahead here, and I select the asparagus. There it is, just loaded in the bottom. Looks a little strange, but that's loaded in individually. And from here, what I can do is just hit publish changes to YouTube. It's going to freeze up for a second. And when it's done, it's going to notify you. Here we go. So it says done setting thumbnails. Your videos will take a few minutes to update. Changes do not propagate right away. Check again in 5 minutes to make sure your videos have updated thumbnails. And this is important because it's going to close. It's going to restart the application here. And you're going to go back and you say, oh, it hasn't changed. What you have to do is you're going to have to wait probably around 5 minutes for each of these that you set. And that's all it takes to propagate. So as long as you don't get any other errors, you should be good after you do that. I'm going to just run through again, another just use case here. I want this entire download image folder, hit OK. And there we go, it even got the asparagus because I selected browse image folder. And it recursively goes through and gets all the image files. So this time I want to set a few here. So I want this Keller demo to be a ferret, set Iris app demo, I want it to be a asparagus, set, and this internet deception podcast, I want it to be a dog. So there we go, and I'm gonna hit publish changes to YouTube, and it's gonna go ahead and do all of these at once, so you can upload multiple thumbnails at once really easily. And there we go. And I guess I'll just cut here, and I'll show you again once all of the thumbnails have propagated and all of them have updated that it actually does work. I select these, and the current thumbnail is showing to be that ferret, the asparagus, and the dog. So this changes on YouTube as well. So it does work 100%. Here are the videos that I changed the thumbnail for. So everything seems to be working all right. Bye-bye.